So guys, hopefully you can hear me. As we said before, and probably from the post you found, this will be the ESL final of the Go4BO2 Cup. And this is the very first of its kind. So guys, thank you for tuning in so far. You're all brilliant, brilliant people. But I have to ask some things of you. Firstly, can you tweet this out? This is a big game between two very big teams. We do have Bikini Bottom, aka YOLO before, which is consisting of the previous rather renowned Call of Duty 4 players such as BlackOps. We've got Paradox in there. And I'd say Toxgy, but it'd give him a bit too much of an ego. Now looking across to PunchLine, these guys are from a rather varied background. We do see a couple of, I think we've got some 1.6 players there. We do see some people playing the previous Call of Duties, like Modern Warfare 3. So we're going to have to see how these two play out and play through this one. But I'm sure you guys are loving the COD 4 players, because that's where we're from, right? But nevertheless, make sure you tweet it out, because it's going to go live in about 5 minutes, absolute maximum. So I think we're actually about to jump into the game. So, Mark, I've got to ask your predictions on this one. Who do you think's actually going to walk away with it?
I've got to say Bikini Bottoms, because I don't think I've ever seen any of these names on the French side.
Can we actually see Tommy in the server?
I'm sure he did join before the game started.
I'm in.
This is knife at least.
Well, let's, can we tell players not to start without us streamer? Are you actually in, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, jolly good. Well, that's always a bonus that we do have, at least all of us in the server. Professionals, what can you do? But nevertheless, I think they're having a little bit of a moan and a whinge about the server and the ping they are getting to it, and rightfully so. A good couple of the players do have a yellow bar, and as well as the guys who are hosting it, so I can imagine Nick will take the opportunity to host this one and then re-up the server. So we may not be live for a little while yet, but I do believe they are going to get the knives out of the way nice and quickly, or at least take the screenshots, because in this game, I do believe even with ESL wire running, you do have to stand in front of that smoke and get your little picture taken, so you're not cheating with texture bugs, as you do. Right. And go my host, everyone got green there, says Toxgy, so there we go. Hopefully this will be
Dedicated service, please, guys.
The weird thing is, I obviously, some of you may know, some of you may not, I did have the, well, real opportunity to cast this on Xbox. And there were none of these issues. Like, the servers were absolutely fine. You know, there was none of this kind of, hassling around and speed testing everything. It was just perfect. It felt fine. But obviously on the PC it's a huge issue. It doesn't really work. And that is the only thing I'd actually change, dramatically towards the game, obviously on the PC. But that aside, hopefully it doesn't get implemented too late, because that does seem to be a bit of a trend with the previous kind of Call of Duty series that came, out without dedicated servers. It's always been playing catch up to the community. But nevertheless, we're going to have to see how they do on this one, and hopefully we're going to veto out and do a couple of bits and pieces here, get themselves ready, and most will be up and underway nice and quickly. And yeah, so guys, if you've been keeping up with this tournament, do let me know how you feel these two have got to this point, because obviously I've been at LAN. I'm sorry guys, I've been out and about. I've been having to cast, Counter-Strike. What is that? That hurt me a little bit. So I had to even go to the console to cast Call of Duty. It was that upsetting for me, alright? But no, it was great. I hope some of you guys caught it over at iSeries, and I had super, super good fun. Did get the opportunity to even cast on stage, and that was pretty incredible. But nevertheless, I'm back within my kind of home turf here. I feel a lot more comfortable casting the old Call of Duty series, because, well, it's awesome. I like Call of Duty. And do you know what? The weird thing is, right, Mark, I think I was discussing this with you on the last stream we did about the game types. And I did want to address this on the stream as well. Guys, hopefully you're out there as well in chat. I can see the chat. I've got a nice little windowed mode. They are going to knife away here, and that can go in the background. You don't need me to tell you about knives. You're not silly people. Game types and game modes. We, as a PC community, stick solely to search and destroy. We go to any other kind of platform to play this game on, and they vary. Now, do you think we need to adapt to them, or are we the elitists? We're fine, we're doing it right, they're doing it wrong?
I've been saying this since, I think, Modern Warfare 2, that it's time to give up SD, because it works on the console. Yeah. It's proven, because it's exciting and there's a lot of action. On SD, you don't really find that as much, especially when the maps get sorted out and found out in all these little keen angles.
Yeah.
Where people just like to camp and hold them.
Exactly. The crazy thing was, I was watching. They do have Search and Destroy in the console version as well, so they still maintain it in there, but the round times are a lot shorter. They're minuscule compared to what we deal with. It is actually a lot better, if I'm honest. And it really does work. It encourages you to play fast. You can't play slow and boring. It's actually pretty brilliant. So I really liked it on that. It felt like a bit of a home turf for me when I was casting it. But I must say, watching Hardpoint, there was so much depth to it. It was unbelievable. It blew my mind. Like, I thought it was just good because it was quite exciting to play. And obviously spectating it, you'd hope that'd kind of translate. But actually watching it, there was obscene amounts of depth to what they're doing. So obviously the hard point, you capture it for as long as you can.
Good luck, guys.
And let me just mute Nick because he is loud. Anyway, I love this lobby feature where you can mute people. It's brilliant. I feel as though I spoke like Duffer then, just because he's in the channel. I don't know why. I copy his vocal. See, there we go. Hello. Anyway, as I was saying, Hardpoint. It actually does have this wonderful feel to it.
Play with us.
Not only do you get the kind of fast pace that you expect, but it's evolving all the time, and you get the kind of rotation constantly happening, and they have to force the swarm to the opposing side, and it's incredible. I think it was TCM against Farika that I casted on the console, and I think we're going to go live into this one. But guys, make sure you check that out. I will be linking up a VOD because it is so damn good. But I think the good luck's being said. P-Line now will be facing up against the Bikini Bottom boys. Well, you say that, it's YOLO. I'm going to call them YOLO because that is their damn well name and they can stick to it. I do like to switch across to the attacking side and see what they're up to because obviously they're the ones going to be really kind of aggravating the opposing side. So Cesium now does have that SMG. Let's pick it up with him, see what he can do early on. I'm not too sure on Yemen yet. I've watched it a couple of times. It's still not floating my boat as a Search and Destroy map because it's the various levels in here don't seem to really kind of do it justice, but nevertheless, let's see if we can get some excitement going. So towards the B-bomb side we go. Cesium does it with a lovely nade onto MXP, leans through towards that mid-house, trying to check off any possible corner. We might have some sort of opponent in. Oh, that nade just around the corner. Bomb site now being filled with that bomb. But nevertheless, Fiflo has found Ono, so tit for tat for V4. Oh, Toxchi finally taken away for the YOLO side. And it's brought back all even. It's going very close so far. No team is really breaking away in this one as of yet. We do have Paradox, Toxchi, and Blackmane still alive. So Paradox with that AK, it's the all-scope team. I'm going to sit here with Blackmane because he is the guy with the scope. He's got some damn sexy camo on it. But nevertheless, Fiflo is on a bit of a kill streak at the moment. But nevertheless, has been taken down by Blackmane. Toxchi does get one for himself as well. So really, this is looking very good for the Bebo boys. Here we go. Blackmane just rattling off some shots. Oh, he's missed the money shot. That is very un-Blackmane-esque. That is not good right now. Blackmane, you just saw yourself out because that guy is on the bomb side and he's making you look a little bit stupid here. 7 seconds on that bomb left. And oh, impressive push there from KLH. He really took the game to Blackmane. Wasn't holding back for a second, and that's pretty impressive. Do like that. But guys, if you are enjoying this game, do let me know what kind of game types you're enjoying. What do you want to see? Do you want to stick into Search and Destroy? Do you think that suits Call of Duty? If it does, if that's Call of Duty to you, tell me why. And I'll appreciate it. So I love CTF Streamgasm. Andy, what rules do they play on the Xbox? There's some restrictions. Obviously, rocket launchers are out, and certain bits and pieces. Kill streaks in the EU scene are out. In the American scene, they're embracing them for now, but I think they're going to be possibly removed in the next upcoming rule set. There's a lot of different things happening, but back into this game, we do see the early exchange of frags here. But P-Line have actually got the advantage now on the defensive side with one player to the good. Fiflo has made those scope shots count by taking down the opposing scope, which was Blackmane. Now only 2 standing for the attacking side, which is our COD4 boys. And oh, Paradox with a perfect catch of a nade from MXP even, leaving 1 man standing for our Call of Duty boys. Let's switch across to Ono, the lone Scotsman. Let's see if he can do it. 1v4 is a bit of a task to say the very least. The bomb is loose on the opposing bomb side as well. He's far close to A. The tags are coming in. He goes down. It's 1-1. Now, Mark, I've got to ask you the question here. P-Line, they don't look too bad right now.
Yeah, they seem to be holding their own. It's usually, when games are this new, it's a case of individual skill more than teamwork. Yep. And at the moment, they seem to be holding their own when it comes to the little 1v1s, which is nice to see.
Yeah, they're not being overpowered by the individual talent, as you say, because it's what seems to be kind of depended upon early on in any sort of new release. And these guys obviously do very well because they're very good gamers within their own right, but nevertheless we are in the finals now, so these guys really do have to step up to the plate, and Tochi has done just that, taking down Nox. And let's see if Blackman can do anything. He's got that scope, he's getting very aggressive with it. After that last round, he's going to try and switch up the angle, peeking across. Not going to find anything, but Cesium will onto KLH, really ripping apart this defensive side. 5v2, make it a 4v2 because Fiflo is still up and kicking, taking down Cesium, avenging his fallen teammate. Oh, onto Tochi as well. Both SMGs are down and out. Bringing it back now, 3v2. They're slowly edging away, but the bomb is planted on that B side. Oh, make it a 2v2. Let's switch across the P line. Let's see where these boys are. Fiflo has got that scope, still prowling around by spawn as EKN will just ironside up a bit, peek across towards B, try and work out where these players are standing. Laying off a couple of shots. He did catch a glimpse, I believe, or at least he thinks he did. Now, make his way towards that bomb site. Paradox has found Fiflo, but Nellis Eng did find one, but Paradox quickly runs around and helps out Blackbane there when he was a little bit stuck, to say the very least. So let's see that round-ending kill from Paradox here. He does find the first. That was pretty damn flashed up. Wow, that was damn close, actually. Really good play from Paradox, working in absolute harmony with Blackmane there, because he needed the help, because Blackmane was just not going to get it done. And Mark, what was that oh my god about?
Paradox was still in the corner, flashed, and Fiflo missed him with... That should never have not been a frag in any situation, in any game. I don't know how that's just happened.
And yes, I do look at the comments